What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, I've got something special to share with you all, my thoughts on the upcoming Assassin's Creed Mirage, along with some brand new gameplay footage. Now, first off, I want to give a huge shout out to Ubisoft for inviting me to a recent capture event for Mirage. It was my first time doing something like this ever, and obviously, I hope there are more opportunities in the future, so huge thank you to them. And also, thank you to my community. Without you guys, it would not have been possible for me to get a chance to play this game early. So, without further ado, let's dive right into the video. So the first thing that I need to address is back to the roots. When I got a chance to play Mirage for a few hours, it immediately felt like a true Assassin's Creed game. Now, I've had plenty of people ask me on stream if I prefer this return to the series roots or if I'm into the newer RPG style games. Well, here's my simple answer. Go back to the roots. Now, I want to clarify that there are some features in Mirage that have carried over from the more recent RPG style games, and those games are not bad. They are in their own right good games, but when you're actually playing Mirage, it feels like a fresh yet familiar experience. Now, building on that, Mirage seemed to focus more on stealth, making you feel like a true assassin. Now, when I was playing, I found myself utilizing my eagle vision more, being patient with the available cover, and using my tools to take out the target. Now, to me, in recent games, it's felt like stealth has taken a back seat, and you'd often just charge into wherever you're going, guns a-blazing. But Mirage brings back that classic stealth experience for those who miss it, while still offering a choice, of course, for those who prefer a more combat-heavy approach. Now, if you're not into the super stealthy gameplay, there's always combat, of course. Now, right off the bat, I have to say that the combat isn't a cakewalk. With just a few hours of playtime, I didn't fully master it, but it did still feel really nice. It strikes a balance between the older games where you can block and parry for easy victories, and the newer games with the more agile dodging. So it reminded me a little bit of Unity, I would say, with what they did with the new combat system in Unity, but of course, with its own unique twist. Now, speaking of Unity, let's talk about the parkour. Obviously, parkour is one of the most crucial parts to an Assassin's Creed game. I personally really love the older style of parkour, but I will say Unity had the best parkour ever in any Assassin's Creed game. I hope you guys can agree with me on that one. It was the best. Now, while Mirage didn't quite reach the heights of Assassin's Creed Unity in terms of its parkour, it is certainly no slouch either. If you enjoyed the parkour in Valhalla, you'll feel right at home here, but with a quicker pace, which seems to be the more complaint that I've seen about people, is that Ivor was too slow. Now, the character Basim felt snappier as he climbed rooftops and maneuvered through the environment of different things that you could do within the city, and it just felt smooth as butter. Now, it's obviously not a one-to-one comparison with Valhalla because Mirage's setting is different. It's within a big city. You're actually climbing on a ton of rooftops, where Valhalla is that open world game that we all know. But the parkour is smooth and user-friendly. And I do think that really anybody within the series that's a fan of Assassin's Creed in general is going to love the parkour in Mirage. And now let's not forget the visuals. Ubisoft has poured a ton of effort into the art style of Mirage, and it truly shows. The city itself feels alive, which is a hallmark of the older Assassin's Creed games. NPCs are going about their business, and you know, you'll still hear them scream in terror as you execute your assassinations and kill people in the streets. But that is one of my favorite pieces about Assassin's Creed, is when you're walking around a city and the game just feels alive. There's so many people. I think Unity felt very alive. I think Assassin's Creed 3, when you were in the different towns in Assassin's Creed 3, felt alive. Black Flag, all the older games, the environment just felt there, and it was fun to parkour. It was fun to run around, do different missions and whatnot. Where in the newer games, you know, the games are gorgeous. The newer games are absolutely incredibly gorgeous, but they're so open that there's so many parts of those games that just feel empty. And Mirage just did not feel that way. It felt busy. It felt good. It felt smooth. And it felt like a really fun place to you know, enjoy and to also just explore. So there you have it. My first impressions of Assassin's Creed Mirage. I've been a fan of this series since day one and have been replaying the older games in preparation for this one actually on stream within the last 3 months. And I have to say, when I got my hands on Mirage, it genuinely felt like the Assassin's Creed games I've come to love. Now, after watching this gameplay and hearing my thoughts, how are you feeling about Assassin's Creed Mirage? Are you planning on picking up when it releases, or are you going to wait to see what others have to say? I'd love to know your thoughts, so please make sure to drop a comment below. Now, if you did enjoy this video and want to see more Assassin's Creed Mirage content, please do give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe because we'll be doing a full playthrough of Assassin's Creed Mirage on stream on this channel when it's finally released. But until then, we'll catch you guys later.